Do it. All right.
Oh yeah, listen to me, purple bud. Put me no Trinidad and see Kobe doing. Oh, what are you doing now? Oh, why you nasty? All right then. Bye. All the boys, huh?
No.
Stacy,
Yeah,
can you bring me a little boy, huh?
I was already up the stairs when you asked me.
Huh?
I was already up the stairs when you asked me.
If what?
I was already up the steps when you asked me.
I know. You can't go back down?
Okay. Camera, can
I think we should get from one with little bowls under the thing.
Hold on.
My little bowls are got under the forks. And
You want water?
I want some bowl and rice.
Oh, I just asked Camera to bring me that too. Hold on. I want some
Yeah,
food.
go on.
I want some food too.
Stacy, good on
I'm going.
that?
Oh, yeah. I will go.
Cameron, is your big thing you bring in?
Yeah, no. I'm doing my small jumpsuit with this.
Oh, I see.
Bring the big one.
Right
The big one, wake the dead.
Well, I meant to stand for the snare drum. That's why. Out there, I meant to stand for it. I meant to
Excuse me, Cameron.
I meant to stand for the snare.
Good. Ow.
I meant to stand for the snare drum. That's why I did my small jumpsuit.
Not funny.
Oh, it's hilarious because you guys are not saying excuse me.
Yeah.
So that's what happens. You see your brother standing there talking, you gonna keep pushing you right through. Well, you gonna go boom, boom, boom. You should have been on the thing. That'd have been more funny.
Yeah, we're funny.
Yeah.
Don't leave me alone.
Yes, mama. Jesus. Ah. What?
What happened one day? One day I'm gonna go to my confidence about to do that. Besides my video, that other videos. I have a video that is on my channel that I need to post.
You ain't got no more, see? No more, Bora. Someone put me in the more Bora. That's it, Cameron.
Huh?
I can put some more Bora. Judge, why you don't cook up? I can put some more Bora.
Can you put some more boil?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why should that? Why?
Because it's all this.
So, green ones.
Some more Bora.
No, that's all the little stuff I scraped up.
You gone?
That's why I scraped up.
Let me see.
Mom,
I got
pick us
potatoes.
juice.
Then you got no Bora.
Keisha, Keisha juice.
You got more than we get.
You got more than what I got.
Mhm. Look, I got more. I got the whole bit of rice, enough rice, and a little bit of stew. All I got is rice.
Yes.
All gone, George?
Oh,
All them gone?
We might get a little potatoes because it's mixed in.
No more decent downstairs?
you can just like her sitting up past some orders and doing nothing.
Huh?
Okay. Camila, can you bring the rest of these, please?
What's the what? The cherries? Sure.
At the end of the refrigerator, you see my mug, and on the table you see the cover. Bring them, please.
Okay.
Okay, we are 15 minutes behind. Lord, tonight. Lord, we come now at this hour, recognizing our need for you and asking God that you would fill us with your spirit, so that the words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart would find acceptance in your sight today. You're a strength and a redeemer. Amen.
Can you ask them on Zoom today, working?
Yeah.
Or can you ask it on Zoom today?
Mhm.
Your mom and dad's on vacation.
Huh?
Your mom and dad's on vacation. For the anniversary.
What a fellowship, what a joy, on the everlasting. Oh, please do. Secure. Oh, how sweet you in this
Like, we're going to continue a little bit. Oh,
Sorry.
Freddie, that's your grandfather.
I don't remember what I'm giving to that.
Give me some of those.
Here's a camera.
Yes, hey, Grandma.
Sorry, Cameron. This one.
Sorry, disturbing worship. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you should take the sauce.
Sorry, disturbing worship. Sorry. Sorry, Cameron.
With all my labors and trials, I am safe on the city for sure. Just to be never dear Lord, oh, that will be His grace I shall that will
Oh my goodness. I'm having some jingle bells, man. Shucks.
Not at all. I came to ask you a question.
Jesus, my heart.
Not to say nothing against your worship. Amen. Praise for worship. Thank you enough for not.
We all quiet. I
Stop.
was in the business.
Stop.
Oh, my heart.
One of the things I'm gonna tell you in front of all these people here. One of the things that I really wish that would have happened for me and you is the same thing that happened for Trevor and his father. One of the things that I really would have always wanted to happen between me and you is what happens between Trevor Barnes and Trevor Barnes Sr. He coughing, she on some bullshit right
Oh,
now.
man.
On some stuff.
I was talking about phone.
Listen,
What
man,
was I talking about?
listen. I want you to listen clear. I want you to listen clear. Don't just listen clear to me, to you. Nobody else. I want you to listen clearly. I want you to listen clearly, and I hope that you do. Do you know what's happening this summer?
What?
Do you know what's happening this summer?
What happened this summer?
That's why I asked you 3 times.
Oh, I not hear you. What happened this summer?
So you don't know what's happening this summer?
With who?
Trevor Barnes Sr. is getting ordained.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No.
I figured you wouldn't know that, but I'm asking you. You may have known, but I figured you didn't know that.
Ordained where?
That's something that you, as king, would have wanted, should have always wanted, and I wanted for you, truthfully.
To be ordained as what?
He's a pastor.
already ordained.
Pastor. He's not an ordained pastor. He's being ordained as a
We are
pastor.
there now. It's elder.
Oh, yeah.
We talking about pastor.
Well, he's being ordained as a pastor for, I'm assuming, Union City. Am I correct?
That's like saying. That's like me saying I'm ordained. I'm ordained too, bro. Come on now.
Look, I have never pursued. Right now, there are those who are seeking to help me.
Stop.
To,
Hey,
no, I'm giving it to you so you understand.
stop. Stop.
No,
Let's not go there. I thought we were here to have worship. Tony was talking about one thing. Let him finish.
You gotta say,
Don't say nothing else.
Don't say nothing.
Go ahead, finish what you have to say, Tony.
Nah, because if
We
yo,
We don't want to turn it to a.
me and you,
Go ahead.
me and you was the same. I appreciate that. For you saying that's not your goal, I don't agree with you, but I always thought that was your goal. When I watch all the changes, I watch all the things that you have done as you to take these steps. I wish that this was you. I wish that both of y'all niggas was doing it. I don't take nothing away from him. I don't take nothing away. Truthfully, I wish both y'all niggas was doing the same thing.
I wish that we both were pastors.
Since we was cleaning up, you don't remember one of the first memories I have as a kid is me cleaning up poop in Key West when you was Evangelist King. You don't remember that? I remember that shit. That was crazy as hell. I was younger than the baby cleaning up poop.
Where?
In the damn gym, and when he was cleaning up, when he was Evangelist King in Key West.
How get those?
You remember that place was nasty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had to come in. That place was nasty. We had to clean up the place. We had to clean up the place for him to come preach. Y'all don't remember that? I remember because we was I was in the mud cleaning it up though. He remember.
I remember.
Stop. Am I lying, King? Am I lying?
Why you putting up in the bed?
Hold on. Stop. Am I lying? Thank you. Can you tell them?
I don't know because I was a baby.
Can you let them know what I'm talking about? What I'm talking about? How it was nasty. We was
not talk about that now. I'm eating.
There are two things.
To make my stomach sick.
Two things that I added to what you're saying. The house that we lived in, we had to do the same thing that you're talking about.
I don't remember that. Now that I don't remember.
Oh yeah.
I remember the. I remember the.
I had to put the two of you, bring y'all, and put y'all at the front of the house to go to sleep. Wrap y'all up in blankets. I went behind to clean the house and bring her behind me to clean the house.
No, I don't remember that. We were talking about stuff when I was little.
We had to cut tree limbs out of the house. We had to do all kinds of stuff with the house.
Oh, we're at the back of the house.
No,
It's right up to the steps.
The only part of the house that was clear, I kind of cleaned because I cleaned it with the front part of the house.
Boy, that's a man who loves his woman. Boy, that's a man who loves his woman. Boy, I'm not gonna clean a bunch of crap. Hell no, nigga. We gonna do this together, nigga. Boy, that's a man who loves his woman. Girl, that's a woman who loves her man. You understand? You understand how that went? These are stories that I want you to understand. These are stories that's like almost 40, 50 years old. These are stories from 1983.
I ain't 50.
These are stories from 1983, 84. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm sorry.
1983, 84. These ain't stories from 19. These are stories that came up. Your grandfather had people. He was going around with flyers with his fro. He had his grandfather with a fro.
I remember that. Now I remember those. I remember them Jesus behind bars, flyers with the fro with Steve Patterson. Him and Pastor Patterson. I remember them. I remember that. Patterson.
Patterson never been in Key West.
He was down in Florida. Yes, he was.
It flies not Key West.
No, I wouldn't say Key West.
All I'm saying is that my father and your grandfather, your blood, he was out there doing hard work. The same stuff that you be doing. That's why part of the reason why it bothers me, why we are how we are for your mother and for me and how we are, because I remember how tough it was for your grandfather and grandmother. They did hard work. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Camilla, do you understand? Do you understand why I'm messing with you?
Huh?
Your grandfather did hard work. Do you understand that? I don't think that's you do. Do you understand how I say he did hard work? We was in the gym cleaning up pitch and poop. You laughing, nigga, but do you understand? We was in a gym What's the gym?
A place that you work out in.
There you go. And we was cleaning up pigeon poop for hours. Nastiness.
Yeah.
And I was smaller than you. I wasn't even as big as you.
I'm glad I wasn't.
I wasn't even big as you. And your grandfather was doing this to preach the word. He to keep it clean to preach the word. And grandmother was not protecting, but she was supporting your grandfather. You understand? Nephew, you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, Uncle Tony.
So when I tell you about females and I tell you about superness, it's not just from a wrong place. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, Uncle Tony.
A woman supporting a man is an amazing
It
thing.
is a blessing.
Yes.
You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, Uncle Tony. I understand.
A woman sitting here behind a man who is preaching the gospel is an amazing thing.
That's a blessing.
It's not. You can meet enough niggas in the world that ain't did what your grandfather just did. You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes, Uncle Tony. I understand.
You understand?
Yes, Uncle Tony.
Do you understand who your great grandfather was?
I understand. I understand.
Do you understand who your grandfather was?
You know who your great grandfather was.
You understand? I'm giving you lineage. I'm just trying to tell you. All right.
Well, Uncle Tony.
Last thing, and I'm going to go because I know y'all on some other stuff. First thing,
No,
I just want to give you. I just want to ask you. Did you know? I figured that you didn't.
no, we didn't know.
I figured that you didn't.
No, we didn't know.
It's tough though. Trevor's younger than me, and he in the same grade as this nigga here. This nigga here is the same age. Same exact age. Live the same exact life. And Trev ain't this nigga here. Pick a reason. Pick a reason. Trev
You
ain't
want to know why Trevor's
this-
not? I could pick many reasons why he's not.
Trev ain't this nigga here. He not his sisters. He's not his mama. He not his daddy. Me and him that talked about the rest of our father and son, West Indian, Seventh-day Adventist, preacher. Me and Trev that talked about a lot of stuff. And this summer, his father gonna get ordained.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. No, I'm very fine.
East Oakland. I'm sorry, 55th or Emmanuel Temple or
Oh,
July 17th.
oh, that's good.
Last thing I'm gonna say, he trying to do that the week. He gonna do it the week before I leave. I want to leave that next week to go to New York. So I'm telling you, I know you're gonna ask, but July 17th he told me to keep it. He here now. Trevor out here. He's here. He's literally he's here today.
I know Trevor's out here. I know that.
He's here right now, and he ain't saying that, but that's gonna come in a month or so. You say, and you be playing it off like it's not important, but your career path you made choices to go in the same realm, whether you want to call it or not. Whether you played in the sandbox.
Oh, I agree.
All right, you played in the sandbox. All right.
We all
I'll
made
tell y'all
different
this
choices.
propaganda.
Trevor made a
Stop,
choice
stop,
to go
stop.
be a minister. I
Stop,
did not.
stop.
His calling was to be a minister when he went to Oakwood. That's what he went to school for. Different choices. Calling was not ministry. That was
What was
his.
your calling?
I don't know what my calling was,
I'm finna
but he
go.
was called to be a minister. But that's
Let me
why
share
his
this.
goal
I'm
was
finna go.
steps and steps.
I'm finna go.
That's what he wanted to be.
Anything you gonna say?
ever
I'm
since.
finna go. Say it quick. I'm finna go.
I'm going to say this. Your father's desire was to go to Oakwood College. He talked to the president of the then Florida Conference.
Sort of, man.
And the man kind of discouraged him. Kind of told him he was too old to be going to Oakwood.
Ain't that Bobby Mitchell's story?
Huh?
Ain't Bobby Mitchell's story? Is your story?
Well, hold on.
Ain't Bobby Mitchell's story? I'm saying, ain't Bobby Mitchell's story your story?
Yeah, that is my story.
All right. So keep going now. Ain't Bobby so
Okay, hold on.
that's foolishness. All right, keep going though.
And the man said they're going to be paying him out to the old folks' home. Meaning by the time you graduate and get in the ministry, if you get in, because it's so much nepotism that he gonna be too old. I'm gonna pay you out to the old food. And that statement, along with not my encouragement, make him then go to Oakwood today. But he forged along, and in spite of it, and I didn't have the faith.
But Oakwood,
Well,
now
he
what's
didn't
this?
have to go to
Stop,
Oakwood, he
stop,
went to PUC.
stop. Stacey, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Why Oakwood, not West Indies?
Why Oakland, not West
Why
Indies?
Oakwood and not in West Indies? That's not.
Not West Indies College? Because
Why?
he was here. When he talked about the ministry, he wasn't in Guyana.
He Guyanese?
Yeah, but he wasn't in Guyana.
And he Guyanese?
He was in East Guyanese. But he didn't grow up in the church to know about West Indies College and CUC.
And CUC, I forgot about CUC.
CUC.
I forgot about CUC. Yeah,
He
CUC.
wouldn't have-
Yeah,
he-
CUC.
Had he grew up in the church and well, grew up in
So
Christian education.
last thing, I'm
But you knew it.
it's-
You should have guided him that way. You knew.
Let me tell you. Let me
You
make
know
this
it.
statement.
I'm
Not Esther, but let me tell you this. Apart from the negativeness that was around that area,
what area?
and the man told me he would not support me going to Oakwood. His statement to me was, "You are doing more than a paid pastor is doing. Why do you want to go? Do you want to go to be paid? Because you are doing more than paid pastors are doing. I was baptizing, I was counseling, I was preaching.
Two of y'all. Hey, listen to me clearly. Listen to me clearly. I'm gonna leave on this. The two of y'all gotta hear this. Your grandfather, forget you, your mother and your uncle. Forget us. We lazy. But this is in your blood. Your grandfather is telling you he did more than was expected from y'all. He's literally telling you that other niggas was telling him that he's doing more than what was expected from y'all. You understand the seed that you come from? Do you understand where you come from? Yes, you. Yes, me. Yes, do you understand?
I didn't even know the part.
And it's that part.
Wait, let me give you the icing on the cake.
Nah, ain't no icing.
Oh yes, it does.
No, it don't.
Because I was accepted in Oakwood. I have the paperwork there right now. Wherever is accepted in Oakwood. I didn't go, but I was going to Andrews. I got a little combination from Graham. Graham was here the time before. He asked me, what are you doing here? What have you done? What happened? And all I can look back on and say, I didn't have the faith to pursue or to push on. I thought about what was going to happen to her and what's going to happen to these two. Because if I'm gone, what's going to happen to them?
You could have taken.
I'm gonna stop.
Hey,
You should have taken her. No, don't finish. Don't. Come on now, blood. Don't finish. Don't. Stop it.
Here.
Man, stop it. Cause I don't want to shoot that down. Listen to me clear. I don't want to shoot that down. I really don't want to shoot that
Daddy
down.
gave you his answer. He didn't have the faith.
Stop. You don't say nothing.
No, he did not have the faith to pursue what he wanted to do. Others do, and I'm happy for Trevor. He's taking over 55th, his alma mater. That's wonderful. I'm glad, and that's good for him.
I swear to God, I asked her to shut up.
No,
I swear to God, I swear to God, I asked her to shut up. I did.
Okay.
Because
I asked her. I asked her.
why y'all getting on me?
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's stop now. Let's stop.
No, go ahead.
Tony, thank you.
Go ahead and say what
We talk about anger.
Go ahead and
We
say what
talk
you
about anger in this family.
1, 2, 3. I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. The point that I'm bringing to you is that these niggas, including this nigga here, all these niggas gotta appreciate who you are and how y'all are Me and her don't appreciate how y'all are. You just said in 30 seconds how you was thinking about losing her in the decision that you was making.
I still do.
Cool. I'm cool. Cool. Whether we agree, whether she at 40 and me at 45, agree or not.
Wait a minute. What do I have to do? Me?
Whether we agree or whether we don't agree, at you at 40, you at 45 on the decision you made 30 plus years ago, is based on who you are. And who you are, I appreciate you. She made, I'm talking about my sister. My sister's she's my sister. We both can appreciate who you are as a man. Just because Trev Daddy coming up along with it don't mean that we can't appreciate who you are as a man. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I am glad for Trevor. He went through a lot.
A lot. He went through. A lot.
The people right now, they look at me as a pastor.
Also true. Also true. Very true.
Sister Dawn.
Oh, very true.
His mom's called Pastor King.
Very true.
And your questions to call Pastor King, L.J. Hughes.
Very true.
L.J. Hughes. When I was his secretary, I should call him and should talk to him a pastor.
Very true.
There are times when I reflect on, and I talk to God. I said, no, and this is what I want to do. If you don't want me to do it, well, shut the door. But this is what I want to do. I want, like Virgil Charles. Virgil Charles went through 14 years after leaving school before he got called. 14 years. He did all kind of stuff. When I reflect back on my life, when Norman,
he another nigga, yeah. He another nigga that's like nigga.
Don't leave this nigga word you're throwing around.
Was that PUC?
Nigga, he a nigga. Norman Ice a nigga.
What are you saying, nigga? What you mean? Hold on, man.
Do you want me to tell you?
What nigga mean black people?
Not just black people. Just nigga. Norman Knight is a pretty boy, multiple females, multiple children, multiple aspects. His oldest child, his second child, and his third child, and his cousin. It's all in my wheelhouse. Wheelhouse. His oldest child ain't with his wife right now. His second child ain't with his wife right now. His nephew ain't with his wife right now.
What happened to Siraj?
I can call Siraj right now.
Siraj is still married.
He's still with his wife?
He kicking it, yeah.
So it's the first and the second one name with the wife.
It ain't about being with the wife, I'm telling you, but it's being a nigga. So, Norman Knight was a nigga in the 70s. He a nigga with a fro being a nigga.
I don't understand that word.
You was sheltered. Actually, you see my father nodding? He know what I mean. It's
street people?
It's not street people. It's the difference between you, Seventh-day Adventist, and you.
Promiscuity.
A mentality. I'm telling you, it's not promiscuity. It's just a mentality. Being a nigga.
Calling them niggers and they don't.
It's not a bad thing. I take nigga on as nigga. Nigga, you a nigga. Nigga, that's a nigga. Norman Knight is a nigga. Virgil Charles is a nigga. No, Virgil Charles was more of a nigga than Norman Knight was before. I understand the story. I remember going to Pittsburgh before Pittsburgh was Pittsburgh, and I remember Virgil Charles being a nigga. I remember like, yo, this nigga a nigga. He let the girl stop. He let the girl go, and he still got the church though.
Which girl? Right?
He let the girl go. He still got the church though. Virgil. He talking about Virgil. That was my story. Uncle Virgil. He my uncle. He called me nephew all the time. I call him uncle. Yeah, nigga, this nigga was a nigga back in 1992.
That's why you cannot look at these pastors and say anything about them.
Back in 1992.
So what do you mean he had a girlfriend?
They all in that holy. Virgil, such child.
Donovan Childs, Deion Childs got the same mother.
Of course.
Virgil Childs don't have no children that we know. Virgil Childs is Virgil Childs.
So Deion and Donovan are his children. Okay.
It's Virgil
Alright.
Child. I didn't
Alright.
say that. I didn't say that. And this is why I can't talk to this woman right here.
No, because you just said it's not his children.
I
so-
didn't say that. I said literally. I said this nigga a nigga. I said Donovan and Dion is his children. They his children from his first wife, and she's kind of cute and kind of crazy. Same as your boy. What's your boy name from? What's your boy name? You know what I'm talking about. Not Knight, but who the other one? That's Lavelle uncle. What's Lavelle uncle name?
Stevie Stinnett.
Same. I know Stevie stories that this nigga don't know. I know Stevie Stinnett stories that you probably don't know.
Oh, you might think so.
I'm just telling you. I'm keeping it real though.
I did this whole story.
Cool. No.
I read the whole book on it.
Cool. But my point is, I know.
Excuse me, can I time out?
I know stories.
Wait a minute.
I know stories that this nigga.
Time out.
I know.
What is this purpose about? Because what was this? Where we all going with this ballpark? Talking about people's checkered past, which you really shouldn't be talking about, because we all are not holy. Neither are they. So where are we going? Talking about Pastor Knight, Pastor Childs, Stevie. Where is this heading? They don't need to hear all of this. That is not their business to hear people sit up here gossiping about pastors. We were talking about Trevor and his ordination. Wonderful. We were talking about Daddy and whatever he was doing. Wonderful. How do we get off to Pastor Knight, Pastor Childs, and all these other people that y'all talking about?
So I'm gonna leave now.
Because it's going down the road.
So listen to me clear. I didn't come with the negative. I didn't come with negative. And even as I'm spraying this and that negative against my sister and her dumbass sister and shit that she didn't like, I'm not getting on that. I'm not even starting on that as she's starting to get on. I'm not. I am.
I'm not going there either, because we all did not
I'm telling you,
wise choices.
I am not.
Okay.
Because
My
we're
nephew-
sitting here gossiping about
nephew
pastor
nodding.
that has nothing to do with this.
My niece nodding.
You can't carry the same time.
So my point, I'm trying to tell you.
So
So
I'm
listen.
just trying to
so
figure out
listen
what
clear,
the
listen
point
clear.
is
So
of
I'm
going
telling you.
talking about Virgil Child
One.
and all of that.
One,
I am glad for Trevor.
there you go.
Yeah, that's how it started off with
Yeah,
Trevor
good, good,
Barnes.
good, good.
Like I said,
So listen, hey, two things. Next week, this week coming is Amir graduation on June 3rd. This Thursday, so we gotta go. Me and you.
Is live?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
live.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So he's graduating from what to what?
Eighth grade
Eighth
to high
to ninth.
school.
And Mama was invited to go. So
He's
wonderful.
going to high school.
Oh, you
Two.
should invite. I was not invited. That's cool. That's make it.
This is why your daughter do the bullshit that she do, and I'm telling you my
Oh my
reason.
Lord!
So
Please
listen to
don't
me.
go there.
So listen to me clear. It's nothing against you,
I'm
bruh.
not saying there is.
Bruh, there is one ticket. There is one person that can come.
Okay,
So it's either she
that's fine.
or he. As you present it, it's some foolishness. Don't say that. Do not do that bullshit, dude.
Cameron and Tony, please
I'm sorry.
watch your word.
That yes, mom.
Please.
I'm sorry.
I gotta draw the line.
Okay, so I'm sorry, but please, I'm telling you, stop with this. Stop it. I'm telling you from the them because you allow she to act up with the same shit. Stop it. Nobody said there's nothing against her.
Tony,
About
please
who?
It's
calm
nothing
down.
against you. It's nothing against she. The only one I would ask to come because she can drive and she ain't got no other issues. She should get there. That's it. It's not that he wasn't invited for you. This no. Don't say this. Listen to me clear. Don't say that. It's not like you wasn't invited. It's not you. Last year, I'm looking at this shit right here. The boy graduated from school. Like today on Facebook showed it. The boy, he graduated either last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember what it was. It's not about who not invited. Stop that thinking.
Okay, Tony, please calm down.
I am calm. I'm trying to tell you.
No, you're
Stop.
not calm.
I'm not
Yes.
even.
If
Stop.
they say,
Listen.
do not
Listen.
kill the messenger.
Listen.
So messenger, if you had come,
Listen.
and said, look,
Listen clear.
the boy
Hey.
is graduating.
Hey, listen
There
clear.
is
Listen.
one invitation.
Listen clear. Hold on. Time out.
And the
Time out.
invitation
Time
I
out.
have
Time out.
between me
Time out.
and my mother, I would not have nothing to say. I would say, hey, man,
Time out.
I have an understanding.
Time out. You heard the conversation I had between me and you.
Oh, yeah.
So I need you to think. So as you saying it, I need you to think. Yes, that sounds right, but I need you to think, bruh. I need you to think, bruh. I need you to think, Mr. King. I need you to think.
Okay. I'm
So
thinking.
I agree. I can agree with you if you was a dumb nigga. My mama don't like nigga. I'm sorry. If you was if you was a dumb black man, I would give you a pass.
Person is good enough.
I will give you a pass. I'm not gonna give you a pass. I refuse to give you a pass. I'm getting in trouble. Forget me. I'm staying in trouble. What's gonna happen to me? I'm gonna keep in trouble. I need you to think. Because you refuse to see how your actions reverberate around the world. I need you to think. You could sat there and shut the hell up right now. And because you didn't shut the hell up, you got her talking bad, and now you got her talking bad, and now I'm
your words.
I'm like I'm
your words.
But you see what I'm saying?
Tony,
Calm
down.
But you see what I'm trying to tell you?
Tony, calm down.
You see, I'm feeling.
I'm trying to keep you in.
You see, I'm feeling.
You know what we're dealing with.
And you see my nephew, and you see that BS that they talking about. You see what I'm dealing with. I'm not mad, brother.
Haven't said a word.
I'm not mad. I'm not upset.
Yeah,
I'm not nothing. And you see the bit I want you to realize. That's why I came up with first of all. Forget Trev and all this. I want you to realize, nigga, you.
Person.
Arthur
My
George
father.
King, Uncle George,
Okay.
Arthur King, nigga, I need you to realize who you is. How many times have we said this?
Who is he? He don't know who he is.
He know who he is.
He don't know.
He know he know who he is.
He's Arthur King.
And I want
He is the
you
king.
to realize who you is. All I'm giving you, cool, cuss me out. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad seed. I am not who you want. Cool. But I'm literally telling you, nigga, all you
Not
want to be.
Nigger. Quit using that word.
All right. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I'm not being disrespectful to you, bro. I'm sorry. But I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you who you is, who you
are,
who you aspire to be, who you believe you are, etc., is based on the BS that you do.
Okay.
You understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Okay, time out.
Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? No. This is me to him. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? I hope you do. I truthfully hope you do.
I am learning. I'm going through the process of reconstructing my life.
You ain't got to do all that. You know what I think you should do? You asked me what I think you should do?
What?
Each day. One. You're not reconstructing your life because you can't reconstruct 50, 60, 70 years of life. Each day, you are showing who you are. Who you are. See my nigga, you see this nigga right here?
This Cameron.
I'm sorry.
This Cameron.
You see this boy right here? He ain't a boy. You see this man right here?
Man.
You see this man right here? This man right here knows more than the BS that all y'all presented from his grandparents that y'all trying to present, even as y'all doing right now. This person, he don't like nigga. This person right here, he knows more about life than he project to his mother and his grandparents. He know more. This nigga be up at 2 o'clock in the morning cooking food.
This person.
I'm sorry.
Cameron.
I'm sorry. This brother be up at
Cameron.
What do you be in the kitchen?
I don't be in the kitchen 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm doing? I'm taking a dump, nigga. I'm peeing. This nigga, I'm sorry. This brother right here, he up here cooking. He up here cooking. He working. He up here doing hard labor. 2, 3, 4 in the morning.
You cooking peanut butter.
Cooking hard, cooking the nigga doing hard. Doing hard. Yes, for his mother. Yes, because he love his mother. Yes, for his mother. Nobody want to. Like, we not. I'm saying. I'm not trying to. I don't say yay, nay, what's right or what's wrong. This is what they do. All I'm saying was fact. This nigga be up at 2:00 in the morning cooking.
Yes, Cameron.
I'm sorry, this Cameron. Cameron be up cooking at 2:00 in the morning.
God, you just gotta
Okay.
stop calling this bad. What the name? Why
It-
people using it?
I don't.
Stop using it around
I'm not-
people.
I'm not mad at why people using it. You got me wrong. I don't.
Well, I don't want nobody call me a nigga for white person. call
That's
me a nigga.
you.
I'm offended.
That's
No,
you.
Why would I be happy if you call me a nigga?
That's you.
Yeah, I got the people confused and got them crazy.
That's you. So last thing, because we get this cut off. I keep this 300% real with you. I told my friend this, and I keep it real with y'all. Y'all doing this, y'all have y'all worship everything, y'all doing what y'all do. Cool. Whatever. You have to, truthfully, you have to appreciate the mindset of these children and give them more appreciation and be understanding that he gave this one here and this one here. I told you this one here smarter than y'all treated her. I told y'all this. I said to y'all many times, forget math. She don't get math. That's not cool. Whatever. But I told y'all. I told my mother and my father that my sister is smarter than y'all treated her. Same I see with her daughter. I watch and her son. Don't treat these as y'all treated my sister. Cool. She not as smart as me. Cool. That don't change nothing. Because we was raised with some unfortunate circumstances. Truthfully. You as a West Indian father, you as a West Indian Seventh-day Adventist mother, we was raised with some unfortunate circumstances.
I.e.,
you can't trust a white man to teach you how to be Christian. And you're not ready for that conversation. That's a whole different conversation we come into later. But you can trust the white man to teach you how to be Christian. And what we was taught was by the white man how to be Christian. So forget all that. We gonna slap all that down. So forget all of that. You was raised by the white man to be Christian. You was raised, or you was taught by the white man to be Christian. Not raised per se, but you was taught by the white man to be Christian. All I'm saying,
white man we are together.
the same white man that wrote this hymnal, same white man that wrote Ellen G. White books, same white man that told you can't dance in church, same white man that say you can't play drums in church, same white man that say you singing reggae is bad, same white man that saying for you to learn your culture is bad, same white man that told you smoking weed is bad, same white man. Let me not start. I gave you like 7 things.
Out of the 7.
I'm telling you, I gave you like 7 things.
The practicality of
7
the
things.
7 that you mentioned, whether it's the white or the black, there are things that you mentioned that ought not to be in one's life.
I don't. Hold on. I told you I'm gonna leave.
Let me finish, please.
No. I told you I'm gonna leave. Listen to me clear.
I want you to listen to what I'm saying.
Listen to me clear.
My relationship, because I tell both of them, and your sister, as my relationship with God, this is why I said a little while ago, I am reconstructing my life. And it's primarily because of
Where's the baby?
Because of what?
Hold on.
Where's the baby?
Hold on. Where's the baby? Hold on, time out. Where's the baby?
The baby's with
The baby is gone, Tony.
What happened to the baby?
The baby's with her father.
Is everything cool?
No.
Well, the baby's with her father.
Everything's not cool.
What's going to happen, we don't know. So we put that situation in God's hands.
All right, cool. All
That's in
right.
God's hands.
All right.
Okay. So in the process, I listen to you. I listen to my wife. I listen to my daughter and my grandchildren. They don't say much, especially this one. Don't say much, but I listen. I believe that I
over there.
am a very, very good listener. I believe that I can listen better than 60% of the people that I associate with. I believe that.
You're wrong, but I'll tell you, keep going though. You're wrong.
Okay.
You're wrong. But keep going though.
In the process of me getting myself together, I pray God that the mistakes I've made yesterday
I'm gonna go. Stop it.
will
Now here
not
you go.
be
Stop
the
it.
same mistakes.
Stop it.
I'm sure Trevor would have
Stop
said that. I remember going to the house,
Stop it.
to the church, to the center, where Trevor was doing, they put him to be pastor of about 15 people.
In Union City, huh?
Excuse me?
In Union City.
In Union City, correct.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember preaching.
We all did. Come on, baby. You did it. I did it. We all did it. Come on, man.
You put your on the fan?
I turned it down. Union City.
Before Trevor got to church, it was, what was his name? The woman I can see it kind of now. She was Carnia, I don't know.
One of the things, bro. One of the things I'm stopping you. And this to be clear. One of the things that I want you to take away from this, and I hope that you realize this, is that I can't speak for my sister, but I speak for me. That you and my mother now further along down the lane, but y'all people, my mother don't say niggas, but y'all put the church in front of the family. And I, as a person, decided, and even though it messed me up in many ways, decided not to do the same thing. I didn't.
That messed you up the same way.
And it messed me up the same way.
Right.
And it messed me up the same, truthfully, the same way.
No,
It messed me up the same way.
that is a perception that you have done through the years, and she has done through the years.
Who?
It's a perception.
Me?
It's partially true.
Me?
I acknowledge. I tell folks.
Camille, how old are you? How old are you?
13.
Cameron, how old are you?
About to be 20.
All right. You want to know what I was doing Friday night when I was 13 and 20? Do you know what I was doing at 13? What do you think I was doing at 13 on Friday night? Can you imagine? Have you ever watched the Ten Commandments? Huh?
Yes, I have.
You know the movie The Ten Commandments?
Hmm?
Do you know the movie The Ten Commandments?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many times I've watched that movie? Since I was 13. You know how many times I watched that movie when my father was out. My father, he used to go to prisons. You know your grandfather used to go to the prison. You know that, right?
No, they didn't know that.
I'm asking. Man, I'm gonna bust you in here. Shut up. I'm talking to them. I ain't talking to you.
Did you know your grandfather used to go?
He went to the prison. So at 13, when I was 13, he wasn't here. Asking y'all niggas to sing hymns. I'm sorry, they don't like the word niggas. I love the word niggas. Asking y'all to sing hymns. He was a real niggas. He was some hardcore niggas. Asking them niggas to sing hymns. He was some cold niggas. So he said, forget y'all sorry niggas at home. I'm gonna go deal with some real niggas. And that ain't no lie. There is no spin on that. There is nothing you can say about that. There is nothing you can spin on that. Did this happen? Yes or no? There is point. That's why I'm giving you points. I'm not mad. I'm giving you points. Here's the facts. I'm just telling you. Here's the facts. At 13 in 1990, whatever it was, when I was 13, 1992, 3, 4, you was on the track to be Trev. You was doing what you felt, what you need to do to be this nigga in 2021. Although it took this nigga 13 years, 20 years to be this nigga.
This person, good God.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But you get what you understand what I'm trying to tell you though.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Just receive for you, Camila.
But the thing with it is,
It's no there's no thing about there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong either way. I get it. Last thing I'm saying, like I'm laughing. You seen the boy is on ain't gonna be on 3ABN no more, right? You seen the boy ain't gonna be on 3ABN, the boy from Oakwood College.
Yeah, a bird. He's gone off to another vineyard. Yeah, bird.
oh,
Is
he's
gone.
going to
Texas.
He's going to Texas. Yeah,
He's been somewhat promoted.
he's been promoted.
So he's
Well,
on.
So you know,
know.
you know, and you know. So
She tell me.
So y'all know, cool. The point that I'm bringing up to y'all is that okay, cool, fine, skip all this. You understand that there's certain steps that a person must take in order for them to progress, not in Christianity,
And everything.
in everything. There are steps that a person must take.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm telling y'all he ain't gonna be on 3ABN, he can't be on 3ABN. He can't. There's no way he can continue doing Breath of Life. He can't do Breath of Life no more.
What do you mean, Breath of Life? That's me.
Breath of Life is the only thing that's on 3ABN. Come on, mother.
Is the only thing that's on.
Why you gonna do that?
He is the only nigga. I'm sorry. He's the only black person on 3ABN
Why you gonna do that?
because he is the president. Could you imagine the president? Could you imagine Graham being on 3ABN
Since
as
you turn the thing from me, man.
as the president of the conference and doing evangelism?
Somebody doesn't want to move.
You can't do evangelism. You know that, brother. You know you can't do evangelism. You know they don't give no money to
That's
evangelism.
join us in worship.
No. Do you
Well,
know?
you're holding up our
He don't have to give money.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
Nobody doesn't give him money. He gives us money.
Cool. So you think if you was him, would you do that?
President.
If you was him, I'm trying to say,
So you and Travis
man to
Bill,
man.
y'all talking about?
I done heard this. This Trevor ain't the only one that told me this. Last thing, you asked me if I want to be involved in your worship service, and I say no. You like, Tone. He say nigga, he cuss, he this, that, and the other. No, it's not that. I have so much other underlying stuff that you don't know about. It boggles my mind.
I tell you what.
It boggles my mind. You really don't know. You won't trust it because I'm a drunk, because I smoke, because I do all stuff. It boggles my mind how much you don't know how deep I get it. How much I've been looking out for this nigga here. I'm sorry, for my niece, my nephew, because and my brother Gibby raised me like this. I ain't blind following like you, and I'm not blinding myself to the world like you, and I'm not upset raised like my sister is. I'm trying to say, hey, we have a understanding. This is the understanding. Two things can happen. Two things are right. Yes, this is the world's training, and here's the Adventist to teach it. We must agree with this. My son today made me proud. How much he thinking about Jesus. And he ain't been to church. He ain't been in church. He ain't been around. And today, today, he talking to me about Jesus.
What he said.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Listen,
No. Listen to me clear.
they talk about
Maybe it's a sign that you should listen to him.
Listen to me
get
clear.
your life right with Jesus.
Listen to me clear. And
Your son-
so listen to me
your
clear.
son showed you.
And you see the fucked up thing, and I'm gonna cuss right now because I ain't saying my life ain't right with Jesus. She believed that my life was fucked up with my son. Tell me that's listen to my son.
He's
Y'all-
showing you something.
Y'all showing me what? What did I say?
Okay, Tony.
What did I say?
Whether your life
You
is
have
perfect
drawn
or
the line when you've
whatever,
gone to those words.
your son was just showing you, okay,
You've
he's
drawn
calling
the
you.
line.
Cool,
Maybe
okay,
he's
cool.
trying to bring you
Okay,
back to Jesus.
okay, cool, okay, cool.
That's all I was
Disrespect to
saying.
Hey,
everybody.
Cool.
You've drawn the line.
Hey, Father, have I disrespected you? I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. Have I disrespected you?
technically no, realistically yes.
You got to-
Have I disrespected you? I ask you this, no question.
I don't like the words you're using.
All right.
Sam.
Okay. Cool. Since I have not disrespected you, sir, I appreciate you telling me that. I'm gonna leave now on that note. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good
Come
evening,
back
sir.
to worship. I got one thing to say.
I still have.
Hey, listen to me clear.
I still
Listen,
have.
listen.
Tony made it abundantly
Listen,
clear he
listen.
doesn't want to
What's your question, bro?
No, me not
My
even
question to
worship.
you now.
He
as
made it
you talking
abundantly
to me,
clear.
my question to you is, why are you allowing the devil to make you a chump by keeping you away from what happened up here?
Do you want that answer?
Yes, so that's why I asked the question.
Because you're a chump, she's a chump, and I'm stopping these
I'm a
niggas from being a chump.
Excuse me, how
When
am I a
she
chump?
when my mother, you want me to ask the question, you want me to ask the
How
question.
am I a
When
chump?
my mo-
Explain that.
when she is evil to her children and playing gospel music, thinking that's gonna save her children, that's chump. That's chump behavior. I told you already how you should have kept it real with her. That's chump behavior. When I said my mother keep calling about the word nigga, and I'm talking, it's not about a word, it's about a feeling, and she can't wrap her head around that. My mother thinks she's stupid, but she's smarter than what she is, and she can't wrap her head around the fact that she can't get over the word nigga, but can't get the fact